Yo, everybody, it's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the bang for you this week. Oh, yeah. Yo, I decided to go solo this weekend. I just dropped the audio version today of me and Toys from Low Street. That's my dude, Josh. He owns that. He's up in Lockport, New York, doing his thing. We're going to get to that. But first, yeah, this whole episode is going to be about gaming. It's about the gaming community. It's about what gaming does for a lot of people, whether it be an escape and everything. So I hope everybody's having a great day today. I am. I'm happy. I'm excited. Let's get this switched over a little bit more towards me. There we go. Oh, yeah. I know y'all like it. So today I actually went on the YouTube where I'm gonna be posting this as a live premiere, and I changed a lot of my stats. So I have my header down. Now I have all my information, both my Twitch, my Patreon, and all that stuff. So that's where you're gonna be able to find me playing gaming. You're gonna be able to find Mini Override doing her gaming, and you're gonna be able to find our channels and check us out and check out some of my people that I featured on my page as well too. Why? Because I support everybody and every one of those guys that comes to that page. Also, another big thing is that I support them, and that's because why not? Why not? Like, I know these people personally, and I talk to them almost daily. So why not put their content there? Because this is who I am. They and me and the things we found in common are all what brings us together, like gaming. So let's get to it. What gaming means to me. That's the first thing I want to talk to. Gaming is big. It's family, it's friends, it's so many different things, and we'll get to that. But I want to start out with, one of my first gamers I ever could really play with was, that would team up with me is my brother Tommy. Tommy I didn't bring up a lot of my him and the other ones because a lot of competition was between me and my friends. Tommy really played role playing games, and he didn't play a lot of sport games. Although he did have an epic win against me in NBA 2K. He went and created this dude called Big Mac Attack, and he gave him like 99s and everything, and made him like 7-8. Mind you, the original NBA 2K Kobe was like an 89 and Shaq was like a 90. So this wasn't the 2K1 Lakers that were completely stacked with 99 Shaq, 98 Kobe. Ooh, yeah. So that being said, Tommy, we always just did the Dragon Warriors together, the Final Fantasies together, but you could only do it as one player game. So a lot of time, Tommy would sit there and watch me play. And then when I would go do stuff or go out hang out with my friends, Tommy would be playing the games and stuff like that. It almost came like when I first got a PC and got my mom into Diablo. Oh man, that was bad. But my mom's always been into gaming. Big game she was into was Dr. Mario. She was one of the better ones at it. So my original Dr. Mario Kart is with her eternally. That's what I have it. I have it for other systems. I have Tetris and Dr. Mario together on different formats. So for me, that's not a loss. That's more of a momentum thing to me, And coming up, man, it's like she's been on for way a long time. But she also game. But Tommy was there from the beginning. The fighting over the controllers, just the way we held ourselves and everything like that. He also, at the same time, he always wanted to play the role-playing games with me, so it helped him. Tommy didn't do a lot of reading, so Tommy was always into like playing these role-playing games with a lot of words to read, and he was good at them. One of the first games that I was really excited and why it's one of my favorite games of all time is The Secret of Mana, is because I was able to play that game with Tommy, and it meant everything to me because after that I played this game with my friends, a lot of them, because it's a 3-player game. This is why Secret of Mana. Like, I get the whole Chrono Trigger. The game was great, but dude, Mana had everything. Mana, your magic got stronger. Mana, your weapons got stronger. You can use this weapon. You can use that weapon. Everybody, you had a weapon for whoever type of player you were. You were still stuck in that this guy only used these swords with Chrono Trigger. Okay, I get that you like it that two people can attack, right? But me and my brother attacked. Right? And even if you didn't, you could always put them to be aggressive or nature. There was a grid, and you could get them if you only wanted to power up to level 5 and then unleash that. That's fine. Or you can make them go to level 8. And then most of the time they'd be sitting behind, lagging and stuff like that. But that being said, this is one of the first games that me and Tommy could really play together, and was our style. Like Final Fantasy 3 threw up a 2-player feature to where 2 people control. You can, if you go into options and put the extra controller will play the other guys. It wasn't the same. And I mean, going back to Swords and Serpents for the Nintendo, which was a really cool game that me and him played a lot as well, it was more of that D&D style. So it didn't keep him, Tommy is a crazy dude and I'm a crazy guy. So it kept my attention, but it didn't really keep his attention for a long time, because those D&D front style, y'all know what I'm talking about, Slayer, Death Keep kind of games. Those games are great for a reason, but that's what it was back then. And Tommy was there. Tommy literally, pushed that envelope. But when we got to Mana, oh man, that's all we did. We just played Mana, and then we would play it again. And I remember beating that game with him the first time, and that was cool. And at this time, I mean, I'm like 15, man. And Tommy's like, he's like 13. So, we're still just early in our gaming lives, even though we've been gaming since 2 and 4 and all that stuff. He still provided that for me. And that's one good thing about it, like that. And then, being able to play that, like I have a game called Evo. My cousins came up from Texas, Kaylin, Samantha, and Amanda. And it was awesome because I put that in. They were like totally zoned out with it. And to this day, that game is still bad at Evo. The search for Eden or Evolution, whatever it's called, Evo is the shit. It's a great game. You literally can do so much in that game, and there's secrets away to get the man, but then the man can take hits because you're fighting dinosaurs and flying birds and crazy volcanoes are going off, and it's repetitive, but you got to get all these things. You got to make your type of, you got big fat jaws, small jaws, long neck, short neck, armored back, light armored back, flying person. You could do it all in Evo, yo. And it went from when life was just a little tadpole. That's what you start out as. And then you evolve along the way, all the way into a dinosaur, of course. People, y'all know about that, but Tommy loved that game too. Back then, we only had one cart. So then Tommy, I would always have 2 games going. Tommy was only allowed to have one, unfortunately. But that's the way. But, my cousins love that stuff. And to this day, like, we always bring it up. It's just one of those things that connect. And then, you talk about Tecmo Super Bowl and my buddy Dewan. And then you talk about Madden and, my buddy Brian and my buddy Cricky. And just so many people. My brother-in-law with Madden in 06 and 05, man. Literally for 2 years, me and my brother-in-law Josh played Madden every single weekend. He came down. He would have his team that he played for the week. I'd have my team during the play of the week. Right, we would come down. We would always play each other when we first get down there, cracking beers. Well, I was cracking beers because I was old enough. But he was just happy to be there, man. He was 16 at the time. He didn't have nothing else really better to do. So he's just down here, and then we would do our own season. Yo, man, just some of the greatest players we've ever seen. We draft in, and they were like 99s in 2 years. Gaming, people, that's what it's all about. But on top of all the camaraderie and all the fun times that we all have had playing games, or, maybe we did play games, but you went over, like, the first day that Street Fighter 2 came out for the Super Nintendo, I had like 20 dudes in my house. I ain't seen some of these people in a long time, right? They came over, even if they lost that coyote on that one stuff, and, it really came down to me, Dewan, my boy John P. Those were really we were like the best. And, like we would hold the controller for a whole rotation. It'd be like 10 people between me and my dude. And I was like, I can't wait to get back to you, bro, because I'm going to beat you. If you don't beat him, I'm going to beat him, right? My boy was always Ken. Hadouken! Yeah. But he was better known for the Shoryuken. Yo! That was his time. That was his stuff. Having people, it was like wrestling to me. Wrestling people, we all know, oh yeah, the Macho Man. But I was the Macho Man game player. Yeah, I wasn't really the best to have the belt, but I was the best. I was the best at all the games. Yeah. So that's what it was like. And I could get anywhere 5, 6 people. They would just stay over. Moms were always like, yeah, it's cool. My mom's cooking 2 a.m. cheeseburgers, man. 2 a.m. That's why I see my mom embraced the gaming as well. She understood it, but she got mad. And my dad used to throw my Nintendo, make scenes, things really happened. at the household. But a lot of y'all know them stories. Y'all don't know them. There's a lot of crazy stories. I have to get my buddy Dave back on. Maybe my buddy Brian, my Be Reckless dude, get him both to come on and do like a show together and talk about them crazy times at the House of Pete. Oh yeah, yeah, like bring the pain. So at the same time, you know, the music just it riveted me. So that like the Atari music was just Atari music. You don't really give a crap about that. But the first time I got a Nintendo after getting made fun of getting an Atari 7800 when everybody got the Nintendo, you could hear that on my other Bring the Pain, My Life as the Best Gamer. So go back and check that episode, please. I get it that I'm cocky on it, but hey, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And to beat the best was me every day. Every day. We did competitions where we had 10 games. Everybody brought their game. I was always number one when we played all 10 together and accumulated all points together. Because we made a whole system, people like y'all. Y'all made a whole system. We had the system made up when we was playing Desert Falcon. We was playing real sports football. This is what we did. Real sports baseball. Don't rip it on me because I'm always going for the damn home runs. You can catch a home run ball for line drive. Just miss it, it'd go. Hey, that's what we did. And the whole thing is the music. So my brother caught me, right? I had like the one time he caught me with How to Win a Monopoly book, and all these people were like, how you come up with all these things? Yeah. Used to play Monopoly for CDs back in the day. Check it out, homies. Right. So I beat Ninja Gaiden 2 for the first time. I had this system like 2 days. I got Mega Man 2, Ninja Gaiden 2, and Aaron's for Wizard and Warriors 2. That game is freaking hard, yo. You got it. If you play Iron Sword Wizard Warriors 2, guess Fabio on the front. I still own that game today. Yeah. Hey, don't judge a man by what he's drinking. He just staying carbonated. Ooh, yeah. So anyway, back to it. With the music. So at the end, when that music came on, it was like I started rapping to it. So I hit record, and my brother was like, "What?" So he heard it, and then he ran across it, and he waited till the one time. He's like, "You guys ever hear Rob rap some Ninja Gaiden 2?" And they're like, "What?" I was like, "Yo, I didn't rap no Ninja Gaiden 2." He's like, "Bullshit, asshole!" Right? Rolls right over. What? I play Nintendo 24 hours a day. Yeah, I'm a fiend, but I'm the best. And that's how I got my middle school name, The Fiend. Because the whole school knew I was the Fiend. That was me. Like nobody was better when they needed to beat a game. It was me. When they wanted to come to the best, that was me. It's always me. I heard this one time, this dude, Chris B, was like the best, right? And they were waiting. My buddy John P and Dwan were waiting. Well, Dwan brought me over to the house one time. Like, oh, the best is fun. It's the matchup of the decade, right? Laid him to waste. Don't challenge me. My game is extensive knowledge, everything, because gaming was my life. Like a lot of other people, I didn't give a shit about politics. You know what? I stopped going to church at 12 because I saw it just repeating and reading the same book again and again and again. I can't do that, people. I can't do that. It ain't about ADHD and craziness. You're right. I don't need that'd be like reading the same book every day for like years and years and years and years and years and years. Why? Yeah, I just played Dragon Warrior 3 2 times, but I got things. I was literally hitting the A button here, sharing some good times with Chris Ray, oh yeah. Or sitting in there with Mini Overrod bringing the pain. And go check out her Molly edit. She does work hard on her edits. Give her a follow. Give her a like, man. But anyway, throw it back out. Man, the music got me. Like, Mega Man 2, Bubble Man's boring. Just go when it goes do, 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 do. Just go blue, red, and cheese to that. Just say blue, red, and cheese. No, I'm psycho, okay? I get it. Why is blue, red, and cheese together, right? But the minute you say, I brought it up to my buddies, right? They're like, dude, I can't get it out of my head now. All I want to do is blue, red, and cheese. Did it. Blue, red, and cheese. Did it. Yo, this is life. The music, the games, the Final Fantasy, Secret of Manas. Oh my God, man! You all know where you were at when You got the Final Fantasy VI, number 3 for the Super Nintendo, of course, and that whole opera scene happened. To this day, that's got to be a remake. That's got to be a remake. Squaresoft edicts, you got to remake 6, man. People want to see the opera part in video. They want to see it. They want us to at least bring the pain, bring the scene, whatever it might do. You gotta do it, man. But anyway, man, you got the end of 7, right? And you got the Sephiroth music, and it was like dum 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 dum. You were like, you didn't know, because you got good music in 7, right? But then this happened, and it was like, and that chanting started. It was like, and you heard all the metal remakes of it, man. You all know what I'm talking about. That is gaming music. Yo, Electric Rabbit, Mega Man 2, Dr. Wily, Stage 1, man. You all know, man. It is more than just good music. That was one of the first games I bought in my initial Nintendo. I told you, I bought that game. And when I first got to Stage 1, man, and I heard Electric Rabbit for the first time ever, it set that whole move, because that whole thing when Wily hops in his little and it goes do 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 do, and it right there. Yo. Ooh. Whoa, man. That was truly epic right there. I can't sit here and name every song. I'm gonna do a top 10 Mega Man list real soon. Music, only the first 6 games. Because after that, when you get into CD music, you better make a good song if you got CD quality music. If you don't make good music, you got CD quality music. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't even be a game maker. Seriously. But you'd be surprised. I got some crappy music out there. Anyway, yeah, the challenges, my friends, and distractions, man. Like I said, I wasn't worried about this. Even in the past year, when people just started going, oh man, this and that, and all this. You know what? Me and my family just kept going to Niagara Falls, having a good time, winning money on DFS. Once that started back up, we ain't got time to hear these people. We ain't got time to be doing, like that. So guess what? We play video games. We get podcasts. Chrissy Gray's selling jewelry, and she's doing good. She's doing really good. And we're not hurting anybody. We're just playing video games. I mean, the only people getting hurt are the noobs. Oh yeah, when you feel a lightsaber to the body. Yeah, my Vader game is stylish, dude. You don't mess with me in Battlefront 2, Vader. Just tank all the way, all day. So, that leads me to my next thing is really right now, gaming is coming back into my life as it has been since the Corona Mania started. Yeah, that's really what it did. That really allowed me and my family to just do whatever the hell we want. And play a lot of video games and get cool little microphones like this and cameras like that. Yeah. So, gaming communities. So I always go to Rockburger, my dude Josh, man. I'm like, yeah, Jay. I was like, yo, what up, man? What up, Rock? J Rock, what up? What up? Dude, give me. I saw him, he was selling some wrestling figures. He said, you should go check out this dude, Joshua Lopez. He said, Toys from Low. He's in Lockport. It's like 20 minutes from here. I was like, really? So then I got associated with him, right? So I started getting into that gaming. I brought down my Nintendo 64, and it was done. It wasn't done. I turned it on like 400 times in like a 2-day period. This man had a Nintendo 64 to me in a day and a half, and since then I've been a Toys from Low dude. Oh yeah, literally. Like that is like the guy I will support, because guess what? It's great to support a retro gaming / collectible. He got collectibles, people. He got Pokemon cards. Just bought a bunch of those things. Systems, got them. He's got all the old systems like you want, man. He got the Sega CD 32X piece of crap looking thing, but he got it. He got it. He got controllers. He got games for days. Just upgraded. You gotta go listen to the episode Toys from Low Street and hear all about that. But you know, I started buying games from Josh. And I'm like, dude, this dude is legit. He's getting it here. He's getting it fast. He knows what he's talking about. I brought this up many a times. And then in that episode, he finally had the big reveal. He's doing the Arcade Mania with the toys from Low. It's around the block. He's got the prime position, a four-way stop in the middle of the city. He's super excited. He's super driven. And he's super dedicated because this is his life. This is what he's going to do. So he's, you know, me and him have been associated. So every time I see something come up with gamings, I put him in there. I make sure he knows. If he ain't seen it already, he knows I'm going to tag him. I'm going to tag him because that's me. That's what I do. I support people who support me. So if you don't support me, I mean, you could have one of the craziest dudes just supporting you. So support me, share, like, follow, see what you got to do. Hey, that's why I'm doing this anyway. I'm doing it because I love to talk, like most of you know. So, you know, I finally made it up there and I got to meet him in person and we got to do it. I have a whole podcast for that too, but you know, the first time I met him, but dude is just straight up legit. I like talking with them when we did that podcast. Me and him literally could have did that podcast for like way more hours. We didn't even get to like games we liked. We could just do that. That would just be a whole podcast. But if he's sitting here doing a podcast, he ain't gonna make money. He's gonna miss out. I'm gonna miss out tagging him on something. So this is what needs to happen. Next day, you know, something I tagged him in, he got it all. Got it all. Great deal. And now it's back in circulation to somebody that's gonna play it that wants it. That's what he's about. Just like his Funko, you know, he's got his own Funko doll. I want my own Funko doll. I want me wearing my like big thing. I want a big explosion coming out of me, like big fire and bring the burn. You know what I'm talking about, people? The passion that he has for business, which led me to my next group, GHU for Life. Yo, Game Heads United. It's just been a page on Facebook for a while, right? And they do giveaways, do BJ and Prost all in it all day long. You know, they know how to run it, and they got the apparel, they got wing sauce, Dirty Birds, I think it's called, up Niagara Falls, like Lockport, all up in that area. I don't know the area, but that's where they got it. They got their own sauce, man. That's what's up. But yo, I started talking games with him, and I'm like, oh man, he's this big gamer. And my daughter's getting big into games, and she's good at Fortnite. And so this whole little thing go right. So then they finally made this. They finally, man, like this was already a dream kind of coming to heaven. So like, you know, the game is coming in and it's going great. GHU is just like, you know, there's so many people I'm connected to talking about Secret of Manas and all these crazy games. Next thing you know, right? Next thing you know, he's like, yo, there's a lot of sharing going on. I get it, you know, because they didn't really want a lot of like Twitch shares on their page at first. So they were like, hey, we got to open up. Let's support the people that support us. Because that's what BJ and them are about, man. That's what's up. And they're cool. They're straight up cool ass dudes. And so next thing you know, we're over in the Discord. And this Discord was like rarely used, right? Shit is just lit up every day now. Yo, we got Tech Corner. We got people talking games. We got a CD. We got COD Warzone Regiment right now. So you just get there. You get to the page on Facebook. The game, they got their own website, GameheadsUnited.com. Go get it. I'm gonna make sure I get you all the right links. But yo, you can run into anything. There's nobody fighting over nothing. It's just like my flying casual page that I go to, just about Star Wars, and Star Wars can get the most heated people in the world. But guess what? Nobody gets heated, man. We just love video games. We keep playing. We keep talking about it, talking about all the music and all the crazy things. And that's provided. That's provided by BJ, Pros, and everybody else that I may not be mentioning that is involved, that I don't really know is involved because I just know the main two and stuff. And they've got podcasts too for it. So you can go out and check out their YouTube page too. Oh, yeah, I got to go at them too. Because that's who we support. That's what we do. We bring together that community, that gaming community. And now that we got the Discord and we got people talking and people doing things, and everybody, we got Illuminati Gaming right now on Twitch. Dude is a straight up Madden player. He's trying to get back into the first person games and things like that. But dude's coming at it, man. And he talks. We all talk, man. Everybody likes everybody because we got the gaming community in rhythm with what's going on in lives right now. And it's all because of BJ, Pros, and anybody else that I guess missed. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because seriously, this world is an ugly place outside, and gaming has always taken me away. When my heart was broken, gaming. When I felt like I couldn't make it, gaming. Oh, I could always make it. You know, I always bring the pain. But you know what I mean. Sometimes you get down, lose your mom. You know, that got me out of World of Warcraft. Like I was done. I just couldn't do it anymore. It phased out of me. So therefore, I just don't play that game because of that. There's nothing wrong with that. It could be a good game. But for me, I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to, I don't need to. I got old games I don't want to play. I'm going through Dragon Warrior 2 right now. Started Breath of Fire 1 thanks to the Nintendo Switch and their awesome library and everything that they got for that too. So I'm doing that. And that's what I'm talking about. Represent and support the people that always support you. Because if they're putting on this and they're taking their time and they're doing giveaways for computers or whatnot, what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose by just sharing and following? Like just share, follow. It really is a simple where it is just do it. It makes everybody so much better. It makes, you know, somebody with maybe 30 subscribers there might be a few people that reach out and now they might get 40 subscribers. There is always a positivity. And if that person gets 10 more subscribers and I get none, I don't care. I don't care because I'm happy that they're doing their thing because we all do our thing, right? And that's what you do. So right now, real quick, I want to make sure we get this all right. So you get to it. So you got to go to Facebook and they got the GHU apparel and everything, but you got to go there. Got to go to Game Heads United. You want to look for this right there. Guess you can't really see it. Yeah, there you go. That's what you want. You got to go there, right? And look, that's all because of my boy Joshua. And it all started with my other passion in life, which is burgers. J Rock. You see this? Niagara Falls. J Rock. Burgers. Video games. Collecting. Good times. Communities. GHU. Friends. Family. Daughters. Brothers. Moms. Wives. Everybody can play. It's so much fun, yo. And you go there and you get that, and then you get to their you go to their main pages that they have. They got, BJ just started up the Twitch page too. So GHU Twitch, GHU YouTube. I'm gonna make sure I get them under my people too. So you get that. So by the time I get this episode out, you guys will actually see that. Gaming is frowned upon by a lot of people. A lot of people grew up just saying gaming rots your mind. They never played Final Fantasy. They never played Xenogears. Dude, Xenogears, I never passed out from games. One night I passed out. I was reading for like 2 hours. Oh, next CD. There's got to be something good. I put that bad boy in. It was 15 more minutes of talking. I'm like, I had to like go back and do it all again. I had to do the whole CD flip because there's so much to read. And we're not, and like there's some people that really do love the Grand Theft Autos and stuff. I've never been a Grand Theft Auto kind of guy. Hey, it's cool, open world and all that crazy good jazz stuff. That's great. But it's not that I have a problem with what it promotes or what you could do in the game. It's just, to me, it's beneath my level. It's beneath my level. It doesn't give me anything. It just, there's a story to it. Oh, the online, I don't need that. If I want online, I got COD, I got Fortnite, I got Battlefront 2, I got this, I got that. You got all this, you got all that. But you don't need that game. It's just whatever. But some people love that game and they played it religiously. Good job for you. Not hating your game. I totally support it in the way that they're trying to come after it, like in Illinois. I think it is. No, you're wrong. You waited this long. This game been out like 5 years. You waited this long to say something about it? Go back to where you came from. You don't understand gaming. Like when they put the whole rating system on because of Mortal Kombat. Whatever. We don't care. We don't care. We'll still play it. Mortal Kombat 1 for the Super Nintendo with the sweat. Man, it was bad. But guess what? The Genesis had the blood. But when Mortal Kombat 2 came out on the Super Nintendo, that literally is still one of the best Mortal Kombats to say today. It doesn't matter. You couldn't run and do all the super combos and things like that. People loved it, man. People loved it. There's some good music in it too. So check it back. So it should be embraced. Gaming should be embraced because it brings people together. It brings communities together. It builds. You meet new people you never met in your entire life. And you can find out that outside of actually talking about gaming, you have other things in common, like sports, wrestling, this, that, the other. It's just funny that a lot of the people that love games and a lot of the things that they do all seems to come back to gaming or like wrestling and definitely sports. Like that's the big three. People ask me, the one time I got asked, it was like, why do you cheer for sports? Because it's in my blood. My dad raised me a Rams fan, a Lakers fan, and a Dodgers fan, and I found the Kings from there. And I went and got the Galaxies. Like I'm all LA. That's what it's about. Oh, go with Rams. Stafford looking good, but this is about gaming. Embrace it. It's who we are. I've gamed all these years outside of it, but I've gotten back into it so much more recently that I can't stop. I love it. And the people I've met, it just only drives me more. And that's fine. That's great because, they say sometimes you make paths in life and sometimes paths are made for you and it's given to you as an option. It's not even that this might make me money in the future, or maybe my podcast makes, get some people, all the way and get it going. But guess what? In the end, I'm still me. I still love these games and I still love that music. Like you hear all my episodes about music and how passionate I am, but I'm talking about families and friends and I'm talking about good things. Never did I mean, some people get stressed out from games, but I took my stress, I walked away from it and I played games like a lot of us do. And that is not only making us a better person, it's allowing us to put that aggression out or allow us to ease out of the world and go into a world that can be either created or played or challenged, or you're playing Tetris. Gaming, the music involved, and everything that's around it is the best. I hope all of you enjoyed this episode. I really wanted to come at you through my heart and just explain that gaming is really great in the community that we're building, that, I've been doing my best to support and help and build and talk and everything like that. It's the best. So go to Toys From Low. Go check his Facebook out. Go to Game Heads United. Check them out. And I'm not going to leave out the Pod of Thunder. I'm not going to leave out because that's my guys, man. Andy, Nick, and Chris, they paper hunters, man. Chris is the gunslinger, okay? And only the real, potheads will really get that. Get it? Ha, ha, ha. It's a little thing we do. And at the same time, don't forget about Hawks Holocrons. Man, he's been diving deep into WandaVision and the theories back into the old comics from, Marvel and where this is going and everything with Nightmare. Like he's doing that. I don't want you to forget about, Killer Wolf Films. Go check out my guy's Len's work, man. He does really good. He's got a podcast called Fist of the Filmmaker. And he's got his movies and everything that he does. He's filming Pact of Vengeance right now. Those are people I support. I support Rebel Scum. They put me on their podcast and they love it. They're just a guy like me. And this is Star Wars, Flying Casual, Star Wars, gaming, music, movies. That's what it's about. And go follow and check out Molly Edits on YouTube. She does really work hard. I plugged her early at the beginning. She's going to be under my Legion of Pain. Ooh, yeah, because those are the people that I support. And I hope that a lot of you will support at the end of this. So without that being further ado, I always want you to remember that if you got something, you have a passion in life and people keep you from it. Don't ever let anybody tell you to be unhappy at their expense, at their stuff. You always make sure that you're your number one fan. Don't be too conceited unless it's comes to your gaming skills. Or we all think we're the best. But there's only the one God of gaming. And also, get your mind straight. Get over to those places. And always remember to bring the pain. Ooh, yeah. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy it. Like, follow, share. Everybody, let's blow this world up of fun, happiness, gaming, music, and that is what we all can do. If you smell the podcast evil ride just cooked, yeah!